Human beings have been exploring the Grabble since time immemorial. In memoriam. I don't know what that is. I wanted to prove the fact that you only see one side of the moon forever. I think the perfect rotation of the moon being exactly perfect so it doesn't seem like it's spinning is too crazy. And they say that that's what causes the change in tides. How does the lunar eclipse disprove flat Earth? Explain yourself, Winbear. There are two nodes of a battery. So the sun is the electricity, and what's the ocean?
Oh my God,
it's the
so
electrolyte.
retarded.
Ta-da! The ocean is the electrolyte. The grounding mechanism argument is the ground, the conduit for
Oh
the
my
energy to go
God.
on the full circle. And that's what causes the entire ocean to breathe. It breathes like a cell. Lunar eclipse disproves flat Earth, but the Earth is not a sphere either. Winbear, that makes no sense. And by the way, I'm not even committed to flat Earth. I'm committed to it's not a spinning ball and it appears to be a plane. I'm going to go out on a pretty strong limb here and say that you, and then tell me what it is instead and why. Flat Earth is trying to repurpose astrology, I'm talking about the shape of the Earth. You don't have an answer. When has anyone ever gone anywhere? Shut up. Okay, moon landing. When has anyone done that? I'm talking about rhetoric in a debate and never went back. I'm talking about straight up, straight cold dialectic. And then claim that they couldn't go back because they destroyed the technology. How dare you, Boomer Dad? That's what you do after the biggest increase in technology in the history of human beings. Good for you. Good. That's what you don't be like. Don't freak out. Ask any military person, what's the most important thing in military? The high ground. Well, there's no reason to go back. The high ground. If you could have a military base on the moon, you would have the high ground forever. Don't get scared and don't get scared. BB, why is the moon upside down in the southern hemisphere? That's what gets me. What are you talking about? My boomer dad said you're not buying into that moon landing hoax, right? I said, no, of course not. I know it didn't happen. Good for you. Good. That's what you do. There's no higher ground than the moon. The moon does this in your own sky. BB, can I borrow your notes to study for gravy test? We'll just rewatch this. Which is, I guarantee that guy does that. Study that moon. From rise to set, the moon will turn in one shot. It requires you to actually look. Don't just listen to idiots. I'd say it speaks volumes when 9 different religions from different regions have the same idea. Of course. There's only one culture stupid enough to believe that the earth is a ball revolving around the sun. The grabbled Westerners post-grabble. It isn't like a known thing. People are like, oh, they proved it in the Greeks. No, look up Pythagoras and these guys. It wasn't widely thought that the earth was going around the sun. All right, I'm not going to get fired up. But my pornos, all right, we are inside the earth, not on it. I like where your head's at now, Tower. Are you talking egg theory? Water's above, water's below, like Middle Earth. But if you look at the zoom and then underneath, we're not like cave people, like Earth. I don't think we're inside. I don't know. Let's stay focused here. But Tower, I like where your head's at with that. BB has done homework. I did not want to be this guy. Okay, it was 5% despair. You have no idea how much. Yeah, but the box beeps. The box simply beeps. The box goes, and then it goes, beep, beep, beep. And they go, but then I got out of it. Maybe that's why they call people cavemen. What else do you need? No, that's retarded. Oh, beyond, guys. I liked having status in Hollywood. I'm not lying. Little known fact, it wasn't fun for me to be ostracized from my really elite, funny, fun group. That's why Tolkien called it Middle Earth. But I liked being able to tour comedy clubs. I liked being friends with movie stars. So after people wouldn't talk to me anymore, the last thing I wanted to do is think the earth was flat. Okay? Which has turned out to be a benefit, is I can't barley mob. Like, you get it. I have a full commitment to truth. But see, the problem with me, which has turned out to be it, is I sell a lie to myself. So once I see it, that's it. I had some depression from it, guys. Moon landing's one thing, but once I saw that the earth wasn't a spinning ball, I was like, people who think we're saying this for any reason other than the fact it's true, It's like, oh, of course. Are you doing, I hope you're not doing drugs. Why would anyone do that? My heart is beating so damn fast right now. Yes, yes. I'm like you, Owen, just less known. I'm getting less known when it comes to those people who matter. But the people, you guys are growing. I don't want to be one of these people. Oh, someone wrote me this. Do you know how they test the reflectors? There'd be a big box. I didn't want to be so dumb. They don't even test anymore because I went down every guy's wrong. I didn't, gay guys. You guys watched me a year ago being like, didn't want to flat earth wrong so bad. Cold moonlight, test yourself. Right. But anyway, gay guys, the laser. You can't see the reflectors on the moon. What it is it's a box that goes, and it makes a sound in an observatory. This is all true. And then you wait 16 seconds. You can't make this up. I'm not lying. Oh, wow. Some of the photons have returned. But but the box beeps. The box. Yeah, I say rise and falls and sets. I say the sun arrives and departs now. We could be lice on the head of God. Oh, wow. That's more believable than a spinning ball. And it goes beep. Oh, you can't make this up. Anyway, the point I was trying to make is we need mic drops. So the best for the flat earth mic drop is say how many spinning balls of east-west circumnavigations, billions of zero north-south. None. Why? Because Antarctica is not the South Pole. It's a ring. Blatantly. After that, I don't know. Is it an egg? Is it infinite rings? Is it just this? Is it, I don't know. What's above it? What's below it? According to the Bible, it's waters above, waters below. I don't know. Dawkins is evil. Don't we always see one side of the sun impossible if we were to go around it? We're not going around anything. Hey, look, we're spinning more. What do you say the sun rises, the sun sets, or do you say a hot air balloon goes up? Everything your senses tell you is that this is not moving. Everything basic replicable physics says that we're not moving. A weather balloon goes up 80,000 feet. It could sit there for an hour and it comes down from a spin. It means there's a change in speed because of a spin. The atmosphere is not windy and it's not 1,000 miles away. And then don't even factor in 1,000 miles an hour is absurd. Sun is not a physical object. I don't think so either. An elliptical revolution around the sun, what does that mean with ellipticals? There's no Skinner box culture. Exactly. That's retarded. The Skinner box, it's not a nuclear explosion. Check out more. That sounds a little bold. I believe it is. I'll have to, I know what you're saying though. If you're just thinking about what you're saying has some validity. What you said earlier, if you just, this is off the track. This isn't disproving obvious nonsense. This is just a theory. But kind of like the sun is the representation of something behind it in our atmosphere. That's why the closer you get to it, the smaller it looks. I believe there's crescent Venus, full Venus, and then Mars. And I think in the next ring over on the plane, Venus has phases just like the moon. NASA admitted that they were made from a graphic designer. So no, that's absurd. Double slit, he's bragged about it. Double slit experiment is when they sent 2 lesbians to space. They wrote sex in the clouds. So no, that's absurd. But it's no shit. They had one for 40 years. I'm not going to get roped into another trap. Anyway, so I'm reading the thing. All right. I can prove without question that there is no curve and that there's no movement. But I can't prove it, obviously. I'm not even saying, I'm not talking shit. But it's a mic drop. Like, there's no reason to, like, when you leave your house, you don't look back at your house and it becomes a volleyball, which I actually can't explain. It just takes a while. There is no reason that you would ever believe that something changes based on observation. Except for a double slit experiment, what you're doing is just making up nonsense. And I love you, Ty. And the observing something doesn't change the nature of it. Goldstein, I'm not saying I believe the images are real. It can be explained. I know. Like when I leave my house and I see my door and I'm 100 yards away and I look back, it isn't a volleyball. And it's the only time. Double slit experiment, but that was about 2 lesbians going to space. I don't know why people need it to be a ball. So if it's like, okay, it's flat, but if I used to think that I used to be like, because there's no curve, obviously you can prove there's no curve, except in double slit experiment. So it's like the ball is a lie. Well, I mean, Russia's disproved it. I have no idea. If it was real, why did they have to make movies with RC rovers on the moon? Well, I mean, they did. Everyone's like, why wouldn't Russia disprove it? They teamed up with banking, and then they fought proxy wars against everybody that was like trying to, get outside their banking. So it's like the Cold War was a lie. Well, there's a lot I don't know. All of it was fake. And a bunch of Russians, I just saw this Russian video, it's hilarious. This guy just on a TV set showed you exactly how you do it. It's not hard to show. Russia and America teamed up after World War II to basically rule the world. But it's not, I'm telling you, my rhetoric is strong. It's not a spinning ball, and it appears to be a flat plane. Value my reputation. I still think the earth is flat, but the only reason I'm not saying it's flat is because I don't want to be roped into another trick. But it's not, I'm telling you, my rhetoric. I had this weird feeling today that the sun was a heat lamp and we're just consciousness cattle. And I'm like, what if we're a heat lamp? No, that's retarded. Earth is a cube. But then I got out of it. It was 5% to spare.
When reality stars.
Let's stay focused here. I'm retarded, but it's not what people think. But Tower, I like where your head's at with that. I think the cage, the firmament we're in, yeah. If you do that, it actually is kind of a sphere. I don't mean to be it, but that's some level 1 stuff there. And they say that that's what causes the change in tides. Well, I know what causes the change in tides. We're in a battery, right?
What?
I think the perfect rotation of the moon being exactly perfect so it doesn't seem like it's spinning. So the sun is the electric. There are 2 nodes of a battery. You only see one side of the moon forever. And what's the ocean?
Oh my God,
it's the
so
electrolyte.
retarded.
The grounding mechanism is the ground. Ta-da! The fact that you only see one side is too crazy. The ocean is the electrolyte. It breathes like a cell on the full circle. And that's what causes the conduit for the energy to go on the full circle. It causes the entire ocean to breathe when it rises, but not when it sets. BB, why does the moon look big and the Earth is flat? I believe it's a flat plane. Red atmosphere. It isn't a flat ball. I'm saying if you shoot up in a rocket ship and look down, Earth is a cube, we are in it. It's not going to just look like a plane circle spinning. When we are in Earth, we're not on Earth now. Perspective changes. It actually is just going into space into parts. I say the sun arrives inside and outside, and it appears a circle based on being kind of a sphere. When it rises, but not when it sets. But it's not what people think. If you do that,
What?
I have no idea. Let's stay focused here. I think that the cage we're in, the atmosphere, the firmament. There's a lot I don't know.
Oh, really, dude?
Yeah. No, that's retarded. We're in a battery.
Why?
I have no idea, right?
I didn't need to stay up late for this.
For what?
Why am I here?
To humiliate me?
That is why you're. Yep. Oh my God, dude! I want to crawl out of my own skin right now, saying that out loud.
Do it. Don't do it, Jim. Do it. Jim, don't do it.
Gotta go, boys. My God.
I don't mean to be
Beat the shit out of her.
it, but that's some level 1 stuff there.
Yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
did-
Really considered that for. He was like,
No wonder you're a
holy shit.
comedian.
Oh,
I
no,
I saw it, I was like,
no.
shit, he did.
No.
No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No.
Oh, it's never anything like that.
No. No.
It's like, dude,
No.
stop trying to guess what everyone's feelings are.
No. I refuse.
There's a lot I don't know.
Oh, really, dude?
No.
Oh, someone wrote me this, that makes sense.
Hell no. I refuse. No.
That makes runaways. It's retarded. Tonight, runway, pants around the ankles. People go, how do you disprove that? Beating off to flat Earth. Okay, instead you can shoot a laser, overthink it, and project, and they shoot back. On the moon, there's reflectors, and disprove what? There's only one culture stupid enough to believe that the Earth is a ball revolving around the sun. Okay, give me a laser. I'll do it right now.
Oh,
No.
none of that here.
Old Westerners post grabble. It isn't like a known thing. What does the box do? It's a box. Of course. No, I proved it. People are like, oh, the Greeks, they don't even know what they're talking about. And retards, as crazy as it sounds, track it. See, when people say this, I'm like setting up heat lamps for my total occultist goat. She's about to give birth. Dear. I went down every single gay guy who ran a cult. Martin Kennygravy, yeah, he ladles hot. Ta-da! Or hit me with any more. I had some depression from it, guys. I don't want to be one of these people. It makes a hum, and then it pauses, and then it beeps. This will make the interrogative, it's not going to just look like a circle. Cynics be like, whoa, what else do you need? There was a guy named Pythagoras. He's in a lot of debt from college. You know, bit of a legend in a white lab coat whose job, and he's paid to just simply go, gay. And a guy, no. When has anyone ever gone lost in our atmosphere? You can see he's paid. You can see if you shoot up in our atmosphere, you shoot something behind it and look down, but look up in our atmosphere. Ta-da! He's lost. Don't freak out. This will work because I never went. So you can see pure gamma. Cult. What else do you need? The pure voice. You can see the whimper in his back like that. Pure. So I'm not really feeling too worried about what it's secretly trying to do. This is how this works. Instead of who I'm up against, and it's like, and it's gonna make everybody gay, blowing your anus.
That's what you're doing.
It's mind when you see it. It wants your mind. It goes. It blows. Truly.
Oh my god, dude.
Mind blowing.
And what are your
Holy shit,
comedians?
Oh,
I'm gonna go out on a pretty strong limb here and say that
It was never anything like that.
none of that.
I got a standpoint here.
And what are your
Holy shit,
comedians?
Oh,
Like getting plot for drug money.
oh,
Don't have an answer.
none of that here.
I don't know because the changing tides. Battery. Stop. We're in a cult. Trying to guess what everyone's feelings are. No.
No.
It's my cult.
Oh, really, dude?
What else do you need? I don't know.
Oh.
No, that's your mind. I'm retarded. There's a lot I don't know. It blows you. I'll talk about it tomorrow. He hates his daddy. I swear to God, guys, that's all that is. You get it.